Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a psychic medium and healer. So I'm going to do a spread on the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for October 28th, 2025. The first card I get for Divine Feminine is Explore. So this is not a time of doing for Divine Feminine. This is a time of unlearning. So the Divine Feminine has 1 foot in the old timeline and 1 foot in the new timeline. And the Divine is like saying, well, you want this new beginning, but you're holding on to the remnants of the old timeline, and this is really making it difficult for her to transition. So the Divine Feminine needs to actually tackle that story, figure out where it's coming from, because until she lets go of the old timeline completely, she cannot hope to manifest what she wants. Her energy would directly sabotage that which she is trying to manifest. So what the Divine Feminine is being advised to do is to really look at her subconscious mind. With reaching out, this is about embodying that she attracts and that she doesn't need to chase in order to get what she wants. So the Divine Feminine is being advised to heal her Dark Feminine, truly step into that inner knowing that she is provided for, that she is supported, that she will have that divine help. And so the Divine Feminine is being advised to really persist in that story and not let fear take over her. So as the Divine Feminine ends up letting go of that attachment to what kept her safe, I feel as though her nervous system is going through like a kind of wackiness, and the Divine Feminine is like saying, well, what's really going on? So at the beginning, I feel as though the Divine Feminine is being advised to really persist in a new story, not to let the ego try to like sway her into reliving the old story, because the more she persists, the more the Divine will respond to her answer, to her call. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. The first card I get for Divine Masculine is the Fool. So the Divine Masculine is also what has 1 foot in the old timeline and 1 foot in the new timeline. So he is married to Divine Feminine heavily right now. He has a lot of anxiety about how he's supposed to step up into his Divine Masculinity even more, because he's under the impression that he's still his authentic self. But the Divine is like saying that you're still not trusting Divine Masculine, that you need to really let go of those fears and anxieties you have around being supported and protected. So with the Ace of Cups, the Divine Masculine is being advised to really heal that lone wolf mentality, to heal that independence trauma that makes him not rely on himself and not the Divine. So what the Divine is really pushing the Divine Masculine to do is to really step into his power as a creator, to really heal those limited beliefs that cause him to think that he's on his own. Because as he breaks out of survival mode, this is pushing the Divine Masculine to really acknowledge where he was sabotaging his relationship with love. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm Queen of Pentacles, so I'm Knight of Pentacles, sorry. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel as though this is about like being patient with himself. And the Divine Masculine is being advised to really exercise self-compassion, because he's unlearning a way of being, and that does take time. So what the Divine Masculine is being advised to remember is to give himself some grace, to really trust in his heart, and not to let the ego sway him into that lower timeline again. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal with me, you can DM me through here on TikTok, or you can reach me through my Instagram and Facebook links, link down below. I will see you another time. Namaste.